What's up, baseball card people? Here are the cards that I sold on eBay yesterday. 1989 Donruss Rick Dempsey auto, inscribed 88 World Champs. 1951 Bowman Bill Wigton. A 1989 Upper Deck Bobby Witt auto. A 1990 Donruss Dan Gladden auto on the Diamond Kings. 71 Topps Dick LeBeau. A 60 Fleer Kai Kyler. A 59 Topps Detroit Lions pennant card. A 71 Topps Mike Jorgensen. It's a semi-high number. An 80 Topps basketball Magic Johnson separated. I got a lot of these. I came with the three main ones, not this Magic Johnson, the other version, Larry Bird and Dr. J. I sold them together. 51 Topps Andy Semenic. A 74 Topps Dave Roberts, a common when it says Padres down here, but less common, more rare when it says National League and Washington. 70 Scratch Off Mel Stottlemyre. An 89 Donruss Auto Rated Rookie, Chris Carpenter. 63 Post Al Smith. A 90 Donruss Best Dale Murphy. Almost made the Hall of Fame. I don't really think he's a Hall of Fame player, except he's got those 2 MVPs, and I kind of think if you have 2 more MVPs, you should just be in the Hall of Fame. And then last, this Rusty Staub storybook. I wanted to talk a little bit about his story. Daniel Staub was born in New Orleans in 1943. The red fuzz on his head caused the nurse to call him Rusty, and the name stuck. Staub was only 19 when he made his debut for the expansion Colt 45s in 1963. He struggled through the first months of that season, finally hitting his first homer off Hall of Famer Don Drysdale in June. He struggled again in 64 and was sent down to the minors, but he was back with the big club in 65 for the opening of the brand new Astrodome. This is a 66 Venezuela back damage, but still not a very common card. Staub's batting steadily improved over the next 2 years. He was named an All-Star in 1967 when he was hitting 346 at the break. He finished 67 with a 333 average, 10 homers, and 74 RBIs. He attributed his success to his decision to stop trying for the long ball. He explained, I thought I was a home run hitter when I was signed, but now I don't go for the pump, which I guess was 60s slang for a home run. He explained it was pointless to try to hit home runs in a pitcher's park like the Astrodome. Staub held out for the beginning of the 68 season, seeking a higher salary. Later that year, he was fined when he refused to play the day Robert Kennedy was assassinated. He made the All-Star game in 68. This is a 69 Nabisco card. Sorry, it took me a minute to remember it. Haven't seen very many of these. Kind of a cool card. Staub didn't get along well with new Astros manager Harry the Hat Walker, so at the end of 68, they traded him to the upstart Montreal Expos. Being from New Orleans, Staub was familiar with the French culture of Montreal. He endeared himself to the Montreal fans, both because he worked hard to learn to speak French and because in the 69 season, he hit .302 with 29 homers and 79 RBI. When he hit a home run to snap a 20-game Expos losing streak, sports writer Ted Blackman dubbed him Le Grand Orange. Staub thrived in Montreal, making the All-Star team in 69, 70, and 71. Despite his prowess at the plate, the Expos were terrible, and they traded him to the Mets for 3 prospects before the 72 season. Staub was actually traded for Don Clendenin, but Clendenin thought Harry the Hat Walker was a racist and he quit. And then somehow he got traded back to the Expos, or I think released him. I'm not sure, but then he eventually signed with the Mets. Staub helped the Mets to the World Series in 73 and became the first Met with 100 RBI in 1975. The Mets then traded Staub to the Tigers, to Detroit, for the 76 season, apparently for salary reasons. He made another All-Star team that year. And, oh, that's right, he was traded for Mickey Lolich. He made another All-Star team that year. He drove in more than 100 runs in each of the next 2 seasons and finished 5th in the MVP balloting in 1978. 78 was Staub's last great season. He held out to start the 79 season and started a season in a slump. The Tigers traded him back to Montreal. Staub finished his career back with the Mets from 81 to 85, primarily serving as an excellent pinch hitter. His career totals include 292 homers, 1,466 RBI, and 2,716 hits, 279 average, and 45.8 WAR, which is higher than Hall of Famers Lou Brock, Gil Hodges, and Tony Oliva. Retiring after the 85 season, Staub opened 2 restaurants in New York City and worked as a Mets broadcaster while also contributing to many charitable causes. I want to give credit to the article Rusty Staub by Norm King with the Society for American Baseball Research. As I've been telling this story, I've been showing you some other Rusty Staub cards and this Lou Brock auto that I have on my eBay store. Check it out if you're interested.